All right, birthday Yahweh, birthday Hawashai, birthday Yahweh, birthday Hawashai, Kalpala Yahweh, Bashan Hawashai, Bashan Kakadach, double honor to the elder apostle, a great military who will, and sincere salutation of Akron, preaching the truth across the four corners of the earth, to the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bashan Hawashai, of the hope for elect, and who the world inwardly called God is named Yahweh, and who the world inwardly called Jesus Christ is named Yahweh Shai, and were the Hebrew Israelite that consisted of so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, and those aligned to go back to one of the 12 tribes of Israel, due to the scattering amongst the nations. All right, property, back at it again. All right, it's concerning World War III. This is the article from UAWire.org. Iranian president called on Putin to fight back together against the U.S. All right, and you already know Ezekiel 38, verse 7 is the point for this title, but we're going to start at verse 1. So let's read the article real quick. It said Russia and Iran can stand together against the United States in the international arena, said President of the Islamic Republic Abraham Raisi during his visit to Moscow amid eternal extraordinary conditions. You know, what's that talking about? Sanctions, all type of other stuff. Embargoes. They admit external extraordinary conditions when there is opposition to the unilateral action of the West, including the United States. We can create synergy in our cooperation, Rashid told Russian President Vladimir Putin during the talk in the Kremlin. According to Rashid, Tehran is ready for strategic relations with the Russian Federation, which would not depend on short-term factors. We have been confronting the Americans for more than 40 years, he reminded Putin, adding that sanctions and threats have not stopped Iran development. Why? Because the property state. All right, because they were for a property state for World War III. All these countries had to basically get into building a military might. All right. Iran is making effort to lift sanctions, and in the end, this will be implemented, Rashid assured. That Tehran was under tough U.S. sanctions, which were consistently tightened by the administration of Donald Trump, who accused the Islamic Republic of financing terrorism and violating the nuclear deal. All right. Hey, so this is property right here, man. Let's get to it. It's Ezekiel 38. Like I said, the point is in verse 7. Alright, 6 and 7. But we're gonna read down. We're gonna start at 1. This video shouldn't be too long. I just want to hit up on that article for property sake, you know. It said, "In the word of the Lord, Yahweh Shai came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy faith against God, the land of Magog," alright, Russia, "the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against him." Alright, and all those countries in that area right now. Alright, the Russia, Turkey. Alright. If they thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I am against thee, O God, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal. I will turn thee back and put hook into thy jaw. And I started Russians going back like how they was back in the day. Alright? And I will bring thee forth in all thy army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with buckler and shield, all of them handling swords. Alright? That's talking about military build-up. Alright? Persia, which is the ancient name for Iran. Alright? Ethiopia and Libya with them, all of them were sealed in the helmet. Gomer, all his band, the house of Togarmah of the north quarter, and all his band, and many people with thee. Alright? Why many people with thee? It could be like a mountain of troop, as to tell you in Revelation. Alright? Armageddon or Armageddon. Alright, which means a mountain of troop. 19 or 18. Could be 20. Probably 18. 18 or 17. Here it is. Revelation 15 and 15, and he gathered them together into a place called in the Hebrew tongue Armageddon. Alright, in the Hebrew is Armageddon. Alright, with the mountain of truth. Alright, there'll be many, many, many troops, all these different nations. Alright, that could partake in World War III. Alright, in the belly of Jehoshaphat, Joel chapter 3. Okay, Ezekiel 38 and 7. Be thou prepared and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. All right. So Russia gonna be gonna back up Iran and various other countries that we mentioned, that were mentioned. All right. Joel. Joel chapter 3, verse 9, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, alright, with the other nations. Prepare war, wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshare into drawer, and that's why they had to build up, alright? And that's why they were still able to build up their military strength, even amid the station embargo, alright? Because for property, this had to happen. And your pruning hook into fear, let the weak say, I am strong. All these weak nations have what? ICBM mental too, alright? Not just these Edomite countries, but all these other nations have them too now, alright? Verse 11, assemble yourself and come, all ye heathens, and gather yourself together round about, till it cause thy mighty one to come down, O Lord Yahweh Shai. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat. In the Hebrew is Jehoshaphat. Alright, would mean the Most High, who the world enemy called God, Yahweh, and then Shaphat is judgment. Alright, why? Because he's going to judge all these nations. Alright. In the midst of them battling, like we did a video a couple of days ago, that Yahweh Shai is going to intervene in the midst of World War III. Alright? Because they're going to fight the Lord. Alright? They're going to fight the red Michael, his angel, going to fight against the red dragon and their angel. Alright? Talk about the EU, NATO. Okay? And America at the head of that. Alright? Lucky. For there were I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Alright? So these other nations are going to be judged. And this is all for property states. Alright? Get loot. (21) and verse 9, but when ye shall hear a war and commotion, be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by. Then said he unto them, nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. Alright? And that's what's going to happen in World War III. All these different nations and kingdoms. Alright? NATO, the EU versus Russia and their allies. Alright? And great earthquake. That's pretty much it. Verse 10 was the main point. Alright? Revelation 11, 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Alright? So we're in the third woe right now. Alright? There's different stages to this war. Alright? So pretty soon, it's going to kick off. Alright? Iran is actually going to fight against America. Alright? With Russia. Alright? And other allies that are teaming up. China. You can throw in South Africa, some of the Eastern African nations, Korea. So yeah, man, it's prophecy, man. Prophecy is the year of Yahweh trying turning up. Alright? And these prophecies are peaking right now. Alright? So with that, I'm going to say shalom.